Happy screw years. I mean, New Year's. No.
Happy screw years is crazy. Happy New Year's.
I know, right? Happy New Year's. We appreciate you guys tapping in. We about to get this show started in the few. So get on there and lock it in. Lock it in. Add on. Let them know that we are here. We about to get it on and popping in just a minute. I hope you guys are on here to and chilling and.
Hey, I told her, hey, let's get some people in this thing real quick. You feel?
Sound a little ghetto, dog.
Whoa, no ghetto, it's crazy.
Don't get in here real quick now.
Folks in here real quick, you feel me?
All right, so yeah. Where am I? How you feeling, dog? You feeling good?
Man, I'm feeling great, man.
Yeah.
This is a new year. This is a great time. This is a blessing.
That's what's up.
I'm excited, man.
If you guys are in here just getting in and get in the chat room, everything, give us a thumbs up or whatever. Join the party. It's a party today. It's a party today. We talking about some things. As you guys, you see the titles, 2026, Let's Stop the Disappointment. Y'all understand what I'm talking about when we get into these conversations. Y'all will understand. Man, where's my page at? Dog?
Man, pull it up, man. Stop playing, man. Don't do that, man.
Wow. I'm usually a little more prepared, but we're gonna give y'all one more minute. Dougie Fresh, and we're on. All right, I'm in here.
Hey, boom. You gotta stop.
You sound like the boom, boom, boom. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, y'all. We're gonna crack the fool, y'all. It's a new year, y'all. It's a new day, new game. That's what's up. We about to go ahead and get it popping. You ready, big dog?
I'm ready, man. Come on, right, man. No,
let's get it going, man. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh. What's up? Welcome to Reasons, baby. That's right. That's right. It's the New Year's Welcome to Reasons, where we get the reasons what you feel about the conversation we're talking about today. It's your boy Fuel in the house. Yeah, I always jack it up. That's why you laughing.
Fat boy in the building. You already know what type of time we are here. Let's do this.
Sometimes I'll be wondering, like, what the heck am I going to say? I'll be waiting last minute to say it. But we appreciate you guys tapping in. It's a new year. We hope you guys had a nice and safe holiday weekend for Christmas and holidays this past New Year's as well. We want to share some things with y'all. Y'all already know it is. Every time, every year we got to talk about our resolutions. You know what I'm saying? We always got to see, how we going to start this year off. So if you guys want to put in the comments what y'all New Year's resolutions is, what y'all want to see happen this year a lot better than what happened last year, then, hit us in the comments. Also share and subscribe to that subscribe button in YouTube. All right. What's up, fat boy, man? You got it going on, man. What's happening, man?
Man, resolutions?
Yeah, dog. What you got going
on? Honestly, y'all, what I'm going to do is I wrote a list of like 30 things last year. So I'm actually recycling my resolution list from last year. Most of it is more like money goals I'm trying to reach. But as far as personal things is I want to at least read 2 books a month, at least 12 books this year, which is a book a month. Yeah. I want to be more patient this year, and then also, and then also, I think most importantly, what I would like to do is be more consistent, just in everything,
what?
In everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In everything, just in everything, just be more consistent, and then let's see. I'm gonna give you a final one too.
Being more consistent as far as
just being and finances, keeping up with finances, getting up on time, keeping up with disciplines, keeping up with the 12 books I said I was gonna read, right? All of those things. I think that's what I want to do. I think eliminating excuses. And then as well as
I had somebody on Liberty say, what's your first 2 books on your list?
Right now I'm reading Thoughts of a Superior Man. Not to be mistaken as this one is Thoughts of a Superior Man. It's another book called Thoughts of a Superior Man.
Oh, okay.
One is called Thoughts of a Superior Man. This is Thoughts of a Superior Man. It's a whole nother thing. And then, but what I would recommend to Think and Grow Rich. And then my next book after this is Buy Back Your Time by Dan Marty or something like that. But his first name is Dan. Yeah. Buy Back Your Time.
Liberty Twitcher, what's up? Yeah, that's what's up.
What's up?
Big O's in the house.
O's in the house. In the building. What's up?
Banks in the house. Vincent Greg. That's what. He said.
Vincent Craig.
Yo, what's fellas? Happy New Year's. What's up? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you, man. We appreciate you guys tapping going in. My resolution, man. To be honest with you, I think I told you earlier, right? I'm about to get him, try to get me another new crib. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like one of my things right now. And then work wise, you know what I mean? In a better position than where I'm at, what I had last year. Last year was it was a blessing to get through the year. You know what I'm saying? But this year is kind of like, I know it's going to be some changes and stuff like that or whatever. So I just want to successfully get through those changes or whatever. And then, of course, when I read my resolution, you guys, is growing our page, growing our social media platform for you guys. It's more so for you guys because, the more people, the more interest, the more conversation, the more we learn, you know what I'm saying, with the communication that we have on here, getting more into, like you said, therapy, you know what I mean? and talking about things and going on. So I have a project that I am going to be working on or whatever that's going to give y'all a real inside look on about me. And when I say that, it's like we always do these shows and we have, people therapists and we have, our opinions and stuff like that. But I don't think the people really know us or know me. And this segments that I'm actually put out there, you guys keep a lookout on YouTube and YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Is going to be the story about me, so you get to know me. So when you guys come on the show, you know what I'm saying, you can understand the genuality that we have. Is that a word? Genuality? How genuine that we are when it comes to our opinions about certain things and certain topics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's, that's, people look out for that. People look out for that because I want our audience to know who we are, you know what I'm saying, who you guys talking to, who you may be getting your opinions or your teachings by and all that type of thing. You know what I mean? D Johnson, D's in the house. What's up?
What's up, sis?
I seen Kathy Barber. I see you on Facebook. Is that Facebook or you on YouTube? Which one you at? Go ahead and comment in the comments there. Who else is that? BP said having a more positive attitude in everything and to grow better as a person. That. And we need that. We need more positive attitude or whatever, because man, the way things are going down in our nation, man, it's ridiculous. I ain't gonna say ridiculous, but it's something we got a couple more years to deal with. And then not even to say after those couple of years that, dealing with the administration that we got right now, shit, it might even get worse. We don't know. But anyway, what else you got there, Fat Boy? Anything else you got going on? You say you was going?
Yeah, I do. Excuse me. I'm trying to get rid of stop saying y'all. You don't realize how much you said. It's crazy. However, look, I'm going to. I have applied to for my master's. At Cal State Dominguez Hills, at Cal State Long Beach, and then as well as Cal State San Bernardino. And so what I would say to everybody, y'all, I think most important, New Year's resolutions are cool. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody has one every year. But I think that most importantly, I think BP said it best. Just try to be a better version of yourself than you was last year. Try to pick up something new. Try to make more money. Since I've been doing this, since I've been stacking, bro, I've made more money every year. You know what I mean? I started from making $10,000 a year to 20 to 40, and I'll be probably closing out like 60 this year.
That part, I know that.
You know what I'm saying? We keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Or we keep growing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's very important this year to lock in with yourself. Give yourself these first 6 months. And I know that sounds so cliche, but give yourself these first 6 months, lock in on a financial plan, start budgeting. You can have your fun. You're supposed to treat yourself, but love yourself enough to plan for the future. Put some bucks up, y'all. Right. I think it's very important.
Right. We need to push financial literacy at 2026 and really stand on it, man. Vince, that's matter of fact, we probably would need a segment on our show, you know what I'm saying, that actually helps with that, pushing financial literacy, you know what I mean, because we wasn't raised with it, you know what I mean, when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something that can help a lot of younger, us still, but a lot of younger people as well. Curtis Miller, what's up, man? Heiji Miller. I sure didn't see that. I didn't know who you was, dog, in my Facebook, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and add you on as a friend now. I thought Heiji something.
And he dropped his number in the chat. That's your real friend.
Oh man,
Hey man, you on live chat, bro. The world
New
gonna
Year's,
see
dog.
your number, man. You gonna be getting calls.
We go back some ways, boy. We used to be in the music and everything, dog. You know what I'm saying? At least said from Harold Penners. You know, we used to have a group in the back in the day, man.
What's that? Your middle school?
Huh? Where Harold Penners?
Yeah.
Oh man, Harold Penners was
that's the group.
That's no. That's the clothing store that he worked at.
Wow.
It's a black owned business, clothing store, man. It's like one of the best black owned clothing stores in Kansas City and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, man? It's good to see you, dog. It's good to see you and hear from you, man. How'd you say strong? You left your number. I got your number, Kurt. I got you, dog. I ain't gonna put it up on the screen though. I ain't gonna put it up on the screen.
It's already in the chat. It's in the chat.
I know it's on the chat, but they can't see it on the chat. Can't nobody see it. We can only see it. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, wait a minute. No, you put it in Facebook too. I see it. All right, dog. Well, you did that. I didn't. But it's good to hear from you, man. Man, when I'm talking about when I first started in the music business and stuff like that, he was my keyboardist in the biz. We had a little group together, man. And this boy is bad. He's a bad boy. I don't know. We gonna catch up though, dog. We gonna catch up, see what you up to, man. Catch up, see what you up to.
We gotta get him on the show.
Yeah, I think he's in a lot in church and stuff now, right? If I'm not mistaken, though. Hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up. But it's good to hear from you. It's kind of cool. It's the New Year. See, my New Year started off good already, dog. You know what I mean? All right, yes, sir. We will. We'll link up soon, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what else we got? Anybody else out there got anything that y'all want to add on to the New Year's
Haji,
resolution?
what's your New Year's resolution, man? Talk to us, Haji, since you bopped in there.
Yeah. Since you came in, man, what's your New Year's resolution? Talk to us. There it is. Anyway. Yeah, give us some of you guys' ideals and stuff like that. But financial literacy, though, is definitely one that I need to put on our list for us as well. You know what I mean? To give you guys more information as well, you know what I'm saying, and knowledge on financial literacy as well in this coming year. You know, just like we do history of Blackness, I think we should put something in as for financial literacy as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. So I'll try to put that. What we can do is
we can add like a financial literacy tip of the day.
There you go.
Something like that.
There you go. Yeah. See what you did? You know, you came on here and gave us an idea and everything. So now you got to tune in every week so you can see what's happening. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, man. Sure. All right. You guys can keep on giving us your New Year's resolution as we go or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? We don't want to just pause or whatever. Yeah. We're going to get into History of Blackness. Y'all know what it is. It's that time for History of Blackness with my boy, Fat Boy. Here we go.
All right, man. We got another special and oldie goodie. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's very current. Welcome to another segment of History and Blackness, and I am Fat Boy, of course. Carl Walker, born November 26, 1969 in Stockton, California, is one of the most influential contemporary artists of her generation, known for her uncompromising exploration of race, gender, power, and history in the United States. Raised in Atlanta, Georgia, Walker was deeply influenced by the legacy of the American South, a foundation that would later shape the provocative artistic voice. She earned her Bachelor of Fine Arts from Atlanta College of Art and her Master of Fine Arts from Rhode Island School of Design, where her distinctive silhouette style first gained national attention. Walker rose to prominence in the mid 1990s and became, at age 28, one of the youngest recipients of the prestigious MacArthur Genius Fellowship. Her work spanning cut paper silhouettes, large-scale installations, film, and sculpture, forces viewers to confront the brutal realities of slavery, racial violence, and systemic oppression while challenging traditional narratives of American history. Exhibited in major exhibited in major institutions worldwide, Carl Walker's art has reshaped contemporary discourse, solidifying her legacy as a fearless truth teller whose work continues to provoke, educate, and transform cultural consciousness. That's it.
Oh, you didn't give me your ending, dog. You know how you
hold on. I got my damn ending.
Give me your close out, dog. I'm waiting on your close out.
Hold up, because I don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
But she's from Stockton, California. Yeah, she's from Stockton, California, which is not, which is kind of close here. You know what I mean? She's like only 56 years old. You know what I mean? And she's doing her thing, man. That's why I like her, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I like doing History of Blackness, because sometimes we have people that are still with us and doing their thing, whatever, that we need to acknowledge, and people don't understand or either know, because we're looking at all these violent things that's going on, all this, extra drama, in politics and stuff like that, and we kind of ignore it and not see them. So I appreciate, when you bring up those gems, boy, of History of Blackness with some of these ones or whatever. Yeah. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. That's what's up. So, did you want to close? Did you need to close out, dog? Go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna close it out, man. And of course, this is History and Blackness, reminding you that we are not the footnotes of history. We are the blueprint. Every door we walk through, every space we elevate, and every barrier we break through continues a legacy, centuries in the making. Keep building. Let's go 2026.
That's it. That's History of Blackness with Fat Boy, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. We got a little more to go, y'all. We got a little more to go. We're gonna get into this main topic, man. 2026. Let's stop disappointing. You know what I mean? Let's stop disappointing. What's the word? Disappointing our culture and hurting our culture. You know what I mean? And we're actually going to get into that right after our little, short. I always got a little short, y'all gotta check out TNR Creations or whatever. So I always gotta play a little short,
commercial.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? Because her business is doing good. It's booming. You know what I'm saying? So here's a little something. Be right back in the next 20 seconds.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to TNRCreations.com. I am the proud owner of this phenomenal gift shop. Y'all gotta check us out. We have bags, we have water bottles, we have photo slates, we have name-meaning plaques, and so much more. I would love to have you as a customer. Check us out, TNRCreations.com. Thank you for your support.
All right. We're back. And as you guys can see, TNR Creations is somewhere you guys can get your gifts, personalized items and everything. Just go to TNRCreation.com and then put in the code FUEL to get you a little discount as well. You know what I mean? Go online and check it out. Hey, all right, so this 2025, I think, really, sometimes I think to me was kind of disappointing. Let me do this first before I get into it. I'm sorry. I meant to ask, put this up on the chat, which was somebody has said something. Oh no, that was Curtis. Okay. He said new song release out on Apple Music and Spotify to YouTube title, Work It Out.
Oh man, we're gonna have you on the show for sure, Haji.
Yeah, send that. And then I was gonna also too, Fat Boy, if we can, some of these people, we could try to reach out to some of these people that we have in the History of Blackness to hopefully, they can do a quick, thing or whatever for us as well. You know what I mean? So we're gonna work on that as well, man. Because I'm talking about those that are still with us, you know what I mean? You can probably try to reach out some kind of way or whatever and get them on the show as well, have a live, person come on, so hopefully we can do that, That Black Excellence said that was quick. Yeah, it was a quick little commercial. All right, here every week. Always support y'all. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Ben stays here every week. All right, man. That's what's up. All right, so let's see. Where do I want to start off here? You guys understand that, you know,
you got a video for us this week?
Of course, man. You know I got some videos. Start with the first one. All right, because like I said, it's been a disappointing week, but the end of this year was probably the most disappointing. We talked about her last week, but there was a lot of points that a couple of celebrities made that hit home with me. That kind of like, yep, the true
about
fact.
What?
About Nicki Minaj. Y'all know the whole deal. So let's go ahead. Let's go with Dr. Umar first. Let's go with him and see what he said about her.
You have no business using hip-hop music to build yourself in Black culture. Very talented sister, very articulate sister, very intelligent sister, tremendous lyricist. Few sisters I could put in front of her in terms of lyrical talent. But how dare you build a comfortable life for you and your beautiful family on Black culture and then turn around and use that success to help Donald Trump leverage his military agenda against Black Africa, the Black Caribbean, and Black America. I need her to understand, Art, Sister Nicki, you are being used against the Black Caribbean. You are being used against Black Africa, and you are being used against Black America. Is what Donald Trump is offering you, is it worth that? Is it worth the turning back the clock of African people in 3 separate regions, Art? You got the Caribbean. He's pushing that Venezuela military agenda. You got Nigeria. He's pushing that fake save the Christians in the North agenda so he can access Ibrahim Traore. And of course, you see what he's doing to Black folks. I hope my sister rethinks what she's doing. I got nothing but love for her and her family. But Nicki Minaj, please, 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 sister, do not go down in history as one of the greatest coons who ever lived.
He got me with the coon part. He got me with the coon part. All right, go ahead, Fat Boy. What you think, dog? Where you weigh in on that?
I think that first off, let me say that I think that during this political climate, like I told y'all last week, everybody's for sale has shown you that. I think that Umar has valid points.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm at the point where we've been put back all of those years. I think it's been a disguise.
Mm-hmm.
We've been mass incarcerated. We've been financially ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
We've been the last at the table. And I think that her behavior is the same behavior we've seen before with people before us, right? Just trying to grab a seat at a seat at the table.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to down her. I don't want to call her a coon. What I would say is that at what point do we stand tall for who we are? And at what point also do we stop allowing celebrities to be the focal point or our mentors or the people that we look up to? At what point do we start to say that we're not looking to Nicki Minaj for political awareness anyway? And I think that this is just another ploy for us not to talk about the Epstein files. This is just another ploy for us not to talk about the Canadian drug lord that's running all over the world, who's being protected by the Sinaloa cartel. This is just another ploy to ignore the fact that the government is not just the president is not just in Venezuela because for nothing. Venezuela has the number one. They have the largest reserve of oil in the world over Saudi Arabia, probably about 100 barrels, right? And this is why they're there. And so I think a lot of these things are distractions. If that's something that she chooses to do, that's something that she chooses to do because she's already, I don't want to say that, she's already showed her hand a long time ago. So this doesn't.
Well, some people have a reason for doing what they're doing, and sometimes, so I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate.
Advocate. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate about a little bit. People say, oh, what I'm saying, you basically doing this for his agenda, when actually probably she could have an agenda of her own that what we can't give her. You know what I'm saying? And this is a person that basically has a abusive boyfriend, abusive relative, that probably needs help. From what I'm hearing now from Nikki or whoever was saying that they can't. I think that she need a green card or something like that or whatever. I don't know. She's not a citizen yet of the U.S. or whatever. And those are agendas of Nikki. They're saying that she's not even she has a green card, I think, so she ain't even a citizen yet, or either her green card expiring or some shit like that. But I would say that, I mean, in order for someone of her nature that basically come up in the culture the way she come up or whatever, and got the support of our culture to flip, it's more so of a personal agenda that I think that person would have to have in order to do that. And to take all the lash that she's taken, because now her social media is down. Nobody's following no more. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that was something that she had to do in order for herself to survive. Is it right? Hell no, it's stupid. It's stupid to let somebody use you for that because they got you in the grip. You know what I'm saying? They got you in a daggone frenzy where you feel like now you need them, and they say, oh, we offer this, we give this to you, so you can do this, but you got to do this for us. You know what I mean? And it's almost like selling yourself, selling your soul or whatever, and selling your real beliefs or whatever the case may be, just to get something else or whatever. But yet their agenda is a lot bigger than yours, and that can harm a whole lot more people than what you get, or if you been harmed. And that's what you have to think about, Of course, I got another video, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it going. Let's see what they saying in the what's up, sis, cuz.
Let's get to these comments real quick.
Yeah, she said, Shell says all about the oil. Said that Umar, I'm going slow here, my bad. Omar said was crushing every topic. Umar's good. Yeah. It's all about the oil. This is a long one. Yes, sir, Fat Boy, you're absolutely right. Allowing celebrities to be the voice of reason is totally wrong. Allowing the media to control the narrative without actually knowing what's going on is crazy work. Yes, and that's been going on with before even this. That was going on with Diddy. It was going on with all this other stuff or whatever when it came to black people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that has been going on. Go ahead, Fat Boy.
Using music to infiltrate our communication have always been a technique that the government has used. Yes, sir. Ever since they began to censor it.
Yeah, our communities. Yes. Infiltrating our communities. Yes. Exactly. You know what I mean? They can use whatever they can, and then sometimes they can find somebody that's in a bad space in the you know what I'm saying, that they can use. Especially something when it comes to trying to give immunity to your loved ones or something like that, or whatever, to, get them out of jail or sponge their record or whatever the case would be. You know what I'm saying? They use that, but sometimes, we want to not fall for that or whatever, but, like I said, she could have her own agenda, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on or whatever, so I can't say that much, you know what I mean, which still doesn't make it extra right, but hey, maybe that's what it is. But let's see what Cardi said. Let's see what Cardi said, because Cardi B is like her probably one of her worst enemies, I guess. So let's see what Cardi was saying about it real quick.
You gave one speech at the United Nations and suddenly think you're some kind of extraordinary figure? Everyone knows that with a few $100s, even a dog could get up there and speak. What exactly is there for you to brag about? As far as I'm concerned, you don't deserve to be anyone's idol. First, you ignore the people who truly need help. Do you think standing at a podium and saying some call for salvation lines is enough? You turn a blind eye to those who can't even get food stamps. You once fought desperately to escape the slums, yet now you just stand above everyone else talking endlessly without taking any real action. Second, you betrayed women. You claim you support women, but Trump's restrictions on abortion rights and you can still stand with him? Have you forgotten you were once a role model for young girls? Your so-called support has completely abandoned the rights women deserve. Lastly, you've betrayed your responsibility as a musician. As a rapper, you failed your own music. You keep canceling albums and chasing attention. You won't put out even one song that speaks for the vulnerable. A real rapper uses their voice to care about society and support those who need help. But you, Trump can casually use your songs as background music and you're still there feeling proud, thinking you're amazing. It's honestly just sad. Hey, bitch.
Woo! Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that?
Was that AI? Was that a real video?
No, that was a real video. No, that was actually her. You know what I'm saying? So, but it made a lot of sense. She was true about how, the type of music that she does make or whatever, that doesn't help, the culture or whatever. So I can, Michelle said that Nicki has never been a role model.
Sorry, Michelle, I disagree. I think
because she has
she birthed a whole generation of artists.
No, what's her fan base? What's their name? The Barbies. The Barbies. Yeah. So I mean, she's a role model to them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think she lost a lot of them though from this, this past incident that she basically did just lately. But she was a role model, to them, whatever. But BP said that the entertainment world is built on selling their soul to make it. That is true. That's what we hopefully trying to get away from. You know what I mean? Hopefully trying to get away from that, because especially this, you know what I'm saying? People, you see it happening, it's happening, and to be honest with you, the ones that don't sell their souls because they basically agreed to do certain things to get to where they are the ones that's being broken down too. You know what I mean? So you talking about like, of course, although they did wrong shit or whatever, but still Bill Cosby wouldn't sell his soul. P. Diddy, of course, ain't gonna sell his soul. Who else was it? Fat Boy. Michael Jackson, wasn't selling his soul. Prince wasn't selling his soul. You know what I mean? These are people that basically stand up to those people or whatever because they know they got the influence on us, and they try to manipulate them into doing things like they doing with Nicki Minaj, and those type of things or whatever, and those ones, and you see what end up happening to them too. You know what I'm saying? So that's but the bad part about them is, if you're never doing anything wrong, you don't have to worry about that. And that's the part with our culture. We have to stop doing dirty shit in order to get there. You know what I'm saying? Doing dirty shit, sexual abuse and all this other stuff or whatever, where we could be in the news. You know what I mean? Look at Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? He stay out of that shit. You know what I mean? He keep to himself and his family and stuff like that. Take example of those, guys that are coming up in this industry or whatever. Take advantage of the ones and look at those that are not in the news line and not getting all this extra news and negative things going on, and go after them. You know what I'm saying? And that right there will help better our culture. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's disappointing to see, you guys in our culture, in our culture that, do all this negative stuff, and y'all made it, off our backs because we supported you, and then yet you disappointed us by doing all this other crazy stuff or whatever, and it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. So hopefully this year we can get in something better. Let's go to the comments. Did sound like, she said, Fat Boy, she said it did sound like AI.
That's a he.
Oh, Black Excellence. Yes, it did sound like a AI fanboy. She meant fat boy. Yeah, he said he think it was AI. She was a role model to Barbies. What the hell are Barbies? And Barbies are role models to who?
To other Barbies and to a lot of women out of here. A lot of women love Nicki Minaj, believe it or not, Michelle.
The Barbies are like what's Beyonce's girl, honey Beehives. Yeah, the Barbies are like the Beehives fan. You know what I mean? Now they're not role models to somebody else. I don't think. You know, I would not think that. It's just a fan base. It's a huge fan base or whatever that basically, you know, are on their team. So sometimes, you know, whatever they use, their words that they use, people they go by it. You know what I mean? They're seriously, you know, like love them in order and listen to what they say and want to say, like if she was wanting to do something, a movement, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to do a movement. The Barbies would believe in her because they're her fans or whatever, that type of thing, you know, and they would be there at doing her movements or whatever the case may be. So that's what basically, you know, why they look at them as role models, but the Barbies itself are not role models. Like I said, look at Roddy Ricch. He didn't sell his soul. Now he done fell off the face of the earth. Exactly. You know, but sometimes, man, it's kind of like,
we ain't heard that nigga since then.
Yeah, we haven't. But the thing is like sometimes with the ones who don't is the ones that you don't really hear from no more. You know what I'm saying? But then hopefully they're probably having a better life. You know what I'm saying? They're probably, you know, more less stressed or living their life without having to, you know, look over their shoulders, you know, without having somebody that's looking to take something from you. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's worth it. You know what I mean? And still, he still made a name. You know who he is if you see him. You know what I mean? So, you know, what better, you know, life that you can have than that? She's always been an embarrassment to society, hasn't she? Oh, but yeah, that's true. Yeah. She said, why are they fans? They're fans mainly, Michelle, of the music.
They love her musically.
Yeah. They're the fans of her music, basically. You know, so sometimes when that's just like, who can we use, for example, that has a big fan base and people will follow even their political aspirations or whatever because of them being just a fan. You know what I mean? I can't think of none off hand. I can't think of none right off a hand. But that is what happens. That is what happened. She said she always been an embarrassment to society. Oh yes, I already been there. They're under Illuminati. Yes, a lot of them are. B, a lot of them are. You know, I ran into a lot of people in this business or whatever that actually are, and most of those people only talk within their cliques. If you follow me, you know, they're cliquish, you know what I mean? And they only do things by certain rules of the Illuminati or whatever the case would be. I've even been to the Scientology, the called Fat Boy, the church Scientology. Yeah.
Church of Scientology.
Yeah. And if you really seen how they manipulate you in your mind, your mental and all that stuff to get you a part of them or whatever the case would be. And if you were weak, yes, you're going to be a part of it because you feel like that's only your family. That's the only people you have that's going to be there supportive of you, whatever, you know. But being raised the way I was, or whatever, I was just there to observe and see what happens, whatever, let them try, whatever. But I wasn't weak enough to go for their shit. You know what I mean? So you're definitely right, though. They are. Unless she is contributing something to society or to promote blackness, why be a fan? Well, that's true. There we go. Taylor Swift. Yes. Thanks, Black Excellent. Taylor say for instance, Taylor Swift, you know, if she was to say something, what's her fan base? What are they called?
They call Swifties.
Swifties, yes. And Taylor Swift, you know what I'm saying? Let me put it this way. Just like Taylor Swift started dating Kelsey in Kansas City, Shell, you know, a lot more women were fans of football because of her. A lot more. I mean, there was women, you know, getting into football, of course, you know what I'm saying, as time was going on. But when she was there now or whatever, especially in Kansas City or whatever, oh my God, her fan base, for one, grew. You know what I'm saying? They were always watching football, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just this type of hold that she has on them. You know what I'm saying? On her fan base, influences. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Influences on her fan base. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead, Fat Boy.
The real goats of music are the engineers that mix and master. Without them, most artists sound like shit. I agree. However, they enjoy the publishing while artists beat on banjos to be successful. So I think that we underestimate and minimize, right, the benefit of that. Like, being a celebrity is a real thing. And having influence is a real thing. And some people choose to use it how they use it. Right, some people use it for political gain. Your Marvin Gaye's and, you know, people that we know used it for political change, right? But however, that's what comes with being a celebrity. You have to make decisions. You have to do things that are scrutinized, and so I think that's another thing that we have to take. We have to take under consideration to. When we're dealing with celebrities, right? They have a lifestyle to uphold as well. Not saying it's right or wrong, just saying the reality of it. And so be careful who you choose to follow. And so that's all I have to really say with that. I think this has just been going on for years. I think Uncle Toms have been in our midst for years. I think that has been cool. I think black people who have been successful has been sold everybody out anyway. And so don't get me to talking. Right? Because, you know, when everything cracked off with the DEI, when you look at it, all of the people who were really complaining about it were the people who slammed the door on everybody else. And how I know is it was only 13% African Americans, and that was, don't get me going. But the point I'm trying to make, shall I say, however, the point I'm trying to make is that we have to understand that each individual has to take their own responsibility for how the society goes and stop looking to celebrities to save the world or for advice, because they're compromised, because they have a job on the line. And I don't judge them. I don't blame them. I just know it is what it is. And I know I can follow only a few.
True. Taylor sounds like shit too. She needs music engineer as well. Well,
I mean, she sold out a stadium, so she can't sound that bad.
I can say, it's to each his own, of course, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a huge fan of Taylor Swift, of course. You know, her songs is not no, you know, bangers. You won't hear it on in my house or whatever. You know what I mean? If it comes on the radio, I might listen to it for a few, but you know, it's not one of those big things. So, you know, to each his own when it comes to that type of music and that taste or whatever, you know, but you know, a lot of people loving it. She's selling out of stadiums everywhere she goes. You know what I mean? So, you know, I understand what you're meaning though, but this is the thing. This is why I wanted to actually, you know, to stop the disappointment is one of the things, you know, it's one thing to ask to stop the disappointment about, you know, our culture. And there's one thing to try to give some sort of resolution or some sort of correctness to this culture. And this is one of the things that I feel that we can stop doing. Every time you artist, especially on an artist, get known and get ready to sign onto a label, you have to understand, and this is one of the things that basically only a few people has done. Anybody that's paying for your studio time, anybody that's paying for your clothes, your look, your style is the ones that own you. Don't let them own you. Get your paper up. Do what you need to do to make your money, to own your own stuff. Anytime, I'm telling you, anytime this in this business, it's just the law. The rule of law of this business is when if I basically paying for your studio or whatever, I'm not getting nothing out of it right then. I'm investing in you. You know what I mean? But then investment is costly if you don't really understand what you're doing in this business. And if you don't understand to hey, okay, you invested this, whatever, how much you're gonna pay, and pay attention to that type of thing, you're gonna get ripped off, as many has done throughout these years, you know, years and years. You know what I mean? So my thing is for one, is get copyrights to your own stuff, get your own publishing, you know what I mean, and own your own thing. And those that are going to invest in it, know that they can make some money out of it or whatever, then you're in control. You run it. You know what I mean? But mostly sometimes publishing parts is a gold mine for people in this industry that basically invested their money is to getting that publishing, because they know it's continuous income coming from them, you know, throughout your career. So understand that, and hopefully try to do that. And, you know, just like Tech9, that's my boy. I love him. Tech did his own shit. He got his own publishing. He did his own warehouse, his own merchandise, his own stuff. He owns all of his stuff, Strange Music. He owned it. You understand what I'm saying? And he had to let down. He did let down a few labels. You know, he was with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis when he started off. You know, they didn't even know what to do with him because he was that daggone good and different. You know what I mean? And he finally had partners that basically came in and helped him or whatever, and they did their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you guys got to look at. Look at the artists, the independent labels, the independent artists that did their own things, that have their own publishing, whatever, and stop falling for these okie doke or whatever, where somebody can put you in their line of fire to use you, you know, to satisfy whatever agenda they have. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So do that. That's all I got on it. I might have some more next week, but we'll see. Fantasia is a fan. I'm a fan. Oh, that's what
I like Fantasia.
I love Fantasia. Yeah, she's fire.
I want to get to this comment. Yeah, this is why we must protect artists like Kendrick, because he stands on business.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. We also have to. Let me show. We also got to be aware of that. You know, that whole Kendrick Drake beef was also a part of the bigger picture. Drake recuperated over $400 million, and they owed Drake some money, and they allowed Kendrick to do that. So yeah, he does stand on business politically, but he's also a part of it as well. They all a part of it. It goes back to politics, y'all. If they are in front, and I need y'all to know this, man, if they are in front of our face, most likely things are different. I ain't gonna say they compromise, but I'm gonna say things are different. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors out here. I love Kendrick as an artist. I love him as a person, but everybody is contributing to the assassination of African American men and African American women in this space. As character, as integrity. So I'm not gonna just champion. I know my champions. I know the people I look up to, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
That's what's up.
But I love Kendrick. Kendrick.
Yeah. I just feel like we need to do better. I'm just tired of hearing,
in that situation we need to do better.
I'm just tired of hearing our culture being manipulated and used or whatever to white people's agenda. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what I hate the most. You know, that's what I don't want to see. Hopefully we have a better year. 2026, baby. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. And just stop disappointing us. I'm sure we're gonna see something in the news again, but hey, you know, hopefully we can make it better this year. All right, man. Hey, we appreciate you guys for tapping in. We appreciate you guys for your comments. We love y'all. Shell. Oh, Quincy. Oh, he got one more. Hold on. Let me get one more. One more. All right, BP. One more. Let's see what we got. Quincy Jones ruined it in the entertainment industry for hip hop rappers. Really? He was under Illuminati. What? That's why Diddy did what he was doing. Really?
Well, yeah, no, though, BP, because
yeah, I know.
Because
that's news to me. That's
because
news to me.
Diddy is okay. So it is rumors. Let's give them validity here. There is rumors that Quincy Jones, is he passed away yet?
Yeah, he passed. Yeah,
was a part of the Illuminati. There's rumors.
Fresh Prince got in there. Huh?
Tupac talks about it in his last album. Mm-hmm. So a lot of street dudes know about these things. But also Diddy is a Clive Davis protege. So it may not have been Quincy Jones.
True, that's true.
However, either way it go, they did make the culture look bad, BP.
Exactly.
However, I need us to stop judging people for their sexual prowess, right, and their preferences.
Yeah, but they probably need to stay private.
They probably need to stay private. When it comes to Illuminati and controlling music, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother topic that we can go on. We can go on for days.
Exactly.
I try not to go in those doors because it gets sticky and it's gonna ruin y'all childhood. So I'll just stay out of there. You know what I mean? It's like finding out Mr. Rogers was a mass murderer, right? Stay out of the closet.
Right.
We know what we know, and it is what it is. And
just
my thing is just
gatekeeper. Let's just start bettering our culture. Yep. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Instead of bringing it down more and more and more, and letting them cause us to bring it down more. You know what I mean? You know, if we bring it down, let's mess it up on our own. Don't mess it up. You know, let others mess it up for us. That's the thing. That's the main thing. All right. Appreciate you. Let me get a shout out. Give a shout out, Michelle. Give a shout out to BP Banks. Big O's in the house, of course. Everybody that commented. You know what I mean? My boy Vince. Yeah, we appreciate you. Haji, which is Curtis Miller. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate you guys coming in on this day, you know what I'm saying, on New Year's Day or whatever, the first day of the year, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you guys coming in, you know what I mean? So once again, every Thursday at 6 p.m., come and join us live at 6 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, also on Twitch right now, and we will be going live on TikTok pretty soon as well. Sometimes we do, but I got to get more into the whole TikTok thing, whatever, and work it out right, because they got a whole different little program thing going on. So that as well. Support, and then share this. You guys share this show with somebody when we get off. You know what I mean? And keep a look out for the shorts and stuff like that. And you know, and continue supporting. We appreciate y'all. What you got, Fat Boy, before we leave?
That's it, man. We love you. Happy New Year to every last one of y'all. I thank Michelle, of course, Big O, BP, my cousin Vincent, Haji, man. We're gonna have a show which we want to hear some music live, and we're gonna have you, we're gonna interview you and everything. So feel tap in with you with the details. Dear brother, dear sister, for any recordings, no longer 30 seconds, no longer than a minute. Send it to firedupbroadcasting@gmail. That's firedupbroadcasting@gmail. And make sure you title it Dear Brother, Dear Sisters. We want to hear from you. And it's essentially Dear Brother or Dear Sister, what do you think? Blase, blase. Or Dear Brother, Dear Sister, how do you feel about blase, blase? Or Dear Brother, Dear Sister, why do you do this? You know what I'm saying? So make sure you tap in with us. We'll love to see y'all. I hope that you have a blessed and prosperous 2026, each and every one of y'all watching. And let's get to it, man. I'm excited. I love each and every one of y'all. We want to give shots out to and love to Black Lift and his family, man, because he you know, he's going through some things, but he's a survivor, he's a warrior, and we love him, man. We send our prayers, and we hope we have him soon. But if not, he always be in the spirit of the show.
For sure. That's what's up. Good show, guys. When is the next one? Black Excellence. It'll be every Thursday at 6 p.m. You know, and we go strong. We do it every Thursday. We never really miss much at all. So you can guarantee that we're going to be on every Thursday. All right. You can keep a lookout. But if you go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, you should get notification. If you subscribe on Facebook, you should be able to get notification. It's all in Fired Up Brock. Can you think of
Fired Up Broadcasting?
Yes, on YouTube and Facebook. All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Woo wee. Well, all right,
it.
man. That's gonna do it for us. And remember, if they talking about you behind your back, they behind you for a reason.
Peace. We love y'all. Happy New Year.
See y'all next week.
Let's do it.